Hello, this is my response to Eddie Hogan's post about what the Nazi government thought a utopian future would look like, or what it would be like. The well connected with money typically have control of the media. If one can control the media, one can determine how the populace would and should think, even if it's misguided. Usually, the justification is that they argue they know what's best for the people. As pointed out in Eddie's post, Joseph Goebbels, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, became the minister of propaganda for Nazi Germany and was in charge of demonizing Jews for German society. This actually reminds me of the Trump administration and their attempt to discredit and sometimes eliminate the media that Trump and his team doesn't agree with. This is usually media by the Democrats or media that rightfully slanders him, like talk shows, newspapers, etc. They suggest that these outlets are fake news or presented by people without talent or intelligence, stuff like that. So, allowing governments now to control and manipulate the news in countries like the United States of America is highly undemocratic and unlawful. Democracies can only function when there exists free speech, which is the laws, the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, just to contribute to the claiming that that's unlawful, even if what the media has to say isn't favorable. Regardless, both examples are slanderous propaganda targeting a specific group of people. Examples like these claim that the fix is in and the people are out to get them. All these types of governments are run by self centered ideologues or typically narrow minded, self serving opportunists. Ideologues like these typically attract right wing nutcases that believe the new authoritarian states will bring them new prosperity, no matter the cost to specific segments of people or the economy. Like when the Nazi government didn't allow customers access to stores owned by Jews, which was outlined in Eddie's post. They are also all paranoid and typically feel immigrants or different cultures are the root cause of their problems, including the Jews who apparently manipulate the banking system at a regional and global level based on their claims. Cronyism is also a common quality of these types of governments, which creates like an echo chamber of ideologies and yes men. An example of that would be like hiring the unqualified Fox News host Peter Hegseth to be the Secretary of Defense. Fox News is known as one of the most pro Trump major media platforms in existence today. So, some bias in the hiring decision to do with the content produced from Peter's former employer, that being Fox News, really isn't too far fetched, in my opinion. The goal of cronyism is usually to enrich the few at the expense of many. Fascist and autocratic governments want unlimited free will to operate however they choose with no accountability to the populace, demonstrated by the lies told by Nazis during the Nuremberg trials and Trump constantly lying about his previous statements, even though proof discredits both parties' lies. Authoritarian states often twist the facts to suit their beliefs.